Welcome in everybody. Today we are live on two platforms. We're live on twitch.tv as well as over on YouTube. So those of you who subscribe to me on YouTube, make sure you head on over to twitch.tv/Lewis_Everett1 and go and follow me over there as well. It's very, very good to have you all with me tonight. There's a lot to talk about. We've obviously got a massive channel announcement which has come across the course of today, with the channel now being affiliated with that of NordVPN. That will be something that should be, I say should be linked down in the description. If you do want to obviously go and get yourself a VPN, make sure you head on over there and sort that out, because obviously it gives you access to all the stuff that you're not able to access content-wise. Obviously, it gives you the opportunity to get that detail in terms of Derby County and Rams TV. There's also other stuff that you can do with it in regards to that of Netflix and things like that as well. So let me just make sure that is in the description for you, so that if you want to go and check that out. Yeah, I'm just sorting it out now for you. Check out NordVPN host. Should be in the description now for you. So welcome in Richard, welcome in Derby Edits, Cuba and Daniel Lee. Thank you all for stopping by already today. Obviously there's a lot of transfer talk going on, and there's a lot that can be discussed in that regard for me, because not only have you got Derby County trying to get some transfer dealings done, you've also got a lot of discussion points going off as well, which obviously opens up that door for Derby County to get some deals done across the course of the next few days, let's hope. Now, obviously, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. If you are over on twitch.tv, make sure you follow over there as well. Obviously, I've never really sort of streamed over there before, but it's something I'm looking to do. But let's take a look. Hey up Lewis, how are you, mate? I'm all good, thank you. Richard, how are you? Welcome in Derby Edits, welcome in Cuba. Went to the open training session earlier, got signatures and photos with loads of players, including John Eustace. Training was good too. Players look like they're ready for Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hey Lewis, hey everyone, hope you're all well. All is well on this end. I think the NordVPN link should be in the description now. If it isn't, let me know down in the comments. But I think it should be in there now. Now, let's get on to the transfer talk. Let's get on to the situation that we have ongoing at Derby County. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of talking points across the course of the last week or so. In terms of Koki, Saito, Max Johnston. You've also got discussion points with that of Isaac Hayden is one that's popped up recently as well. So there's a lot to talk about in this regard in terms of transfers and things like that. Welcome in Thriller. Thank you for letting me know, Cuba. But there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot to discuss, and there's a lot of moves that Derby County are going to make. Thank you for that, Richard. Thanks for letting me know. And for me, obviously, there was some news put out earlier today. I think it was from Football Park in regards to Koki Saito. Let me just get that up so I can give you a full rundown of what that said, if I can find it, that is anyway. But obviously, Koki Saito is a very, very good footballer, right? He showed that at QPR last season. You've got a very, very good footballer there who is valued at around £5 million. Now, as it stands right now, we do not have any sort of accurate representation of what that fee may be going long term. We don't know what sort of the situation is going to be with that. And is it going to be a fee that's going to cost us? Is it going to cost us £5 million? Is it going to cost us £10 million? What is sort of the situation with that? Now, obviously, the news that broke, I think it was was it Saturday afternoon after the game. The news that broke from Mike McGrath was that Derby County were leading the way in that one, and obviously that is the most important thing for me. It's that Derby County are leading the way to try and get that deal done. Now, obviously, it is very, very interesting in that regard to see sort of where it does end up happening, like, because obviously there's a lot of teams interested, there's a lot of teams involved in this deal, whether it be QPR who are going back in, whether it be Birmingham City, whether it be FC20, there is discussion points going on around Stoke City, which I think is very, very interesting for me, because obviously if Derby County are spending that money, it's quite obvious that there's money to play with, if that makes sense. Now, I hope that this is a real deal, if I'm completely honest with you, because if we can get this one done, it puts us in a really, really good position for me, where we can certainly push ourselves into a new dimension in terms of where the squad is at. So we're sort of in a fairly decent position, we are. I'm not sure why the chat messages have gone all the way back to the top, but we'll leave that for now. Asked Selverson today, open training, how his injury is going. He said it's getting better. Well, the thing is, hopefully we can get him in the building, because, well, not even in the building, get him on the pitch, because he's obviously a very, very good footballer. We just need to get him playing. Need to try Jake Rooney, otherwise need to sell to make space. Hayden has to be back up if we don't get Travis. Now, Saito is the most important one, because that's the closest that we're at the minute, in my opinion. In terms of Saito is obviously that one that I think should be done by Friday. At this moment in time, I'm obviously not entirely sure. We don't have any 100% confirmation that it will be done before the weekend, but that is obviously the hope that that deal will be done. Now, it is very difficult to sort of judge Saito until he joins, obviously, and hopefully when he does join, he does exactly what we need him to do on that left-hand side and causes a lot of problems for opposition defences, because that's what we need him for. We need him to cause those problems. We need him to create chances. And obviously, at the moment, that is sort of the most important part sort of heading forward for me. It is that sort of change of system in terms of the 4-2-3-1. It's the change of setup in terms of having a left winger that can cause an impact for Derby County. And I'm not saying that he's going to be the best possible player that we can get. I'm not saying he's the best possible player we can get right now, but I do think that he can have a huge impact for Derby County over the course of the next few weeks. Now, obviously, we're hoping that all that situation in regards to Saito is done quickly, but obviously right now we don't know whether it will be or whether it won't be. It's obviously one which we're sort of hoping for, if that makes sense. It's one that there's been news on and things like that, but we're just waiting for full and official confirmation. Have I gone off? I think the stream's gone down. Let me know in the chat, has the stream gone down? Because it's like, it's buffering on my end. So just let me know. Let me just pull it up on a different screen. Let's see if it's just that. Give me 2 seconds. Just want to make sure that we're all set, we're all working. But yeah, so it is obviously sort of a very, very interesting position we find ourselves in. There's a lot of quality out there. There's a lot of players who we obviously want to bring in. Obviously, you've got Travis, you've got Hayden, you've got Max Johnston, you've obviously got this one in Koki, Saito, and we just need to get some of these deals done. Eustace, fingers crossed, Eustace. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I have no idea what your name is supposed to say, but thank you for the follow anyway. But it's one of those for me. Does Derby County need a new goalkeeper? Do they need a new goalkeeper? I personally don't think so. I think... is the stream down? Is the stream down? Let me know, is the stream down? I think the stream's down. Nobody's saying that. Right. Let me just test my internet. It was buffering a lot for a few minutes. Seems okay now. Right, let me just do a speed test. I might have to jump on, jump off. It's not even testing my internet. It's been going on and off. Right.